calling our May 6th program Music for the Great Outdoors, and we're sort of doing a riff on the old idea of a serenade, pieces written for outdoor performance by composers such as Mozart and Beethoven. We're actually playing two serenades, one by Johannes Brahms and one a beautiful little string serenade by Edward Elgar, but we're also playing a couple of new pieces by composers of our own time, John O'Reilly and Matthew Brown. Johannes Brahms wrote two serenades for small orchestra. These are charming, breezy pieces full of pastoral imagery, rising French horns, and great melodies. Edward Elgar, of Pomp and Circumstance fame, was the most important composer in Victorian England. His well-known Serenade for Strings was written in 1892. Talk about Victorian. Its premiere was a private performance by the Worcester Ladies Orchestral Club with Elgar conducting. So we're going to jump ahead about 100 years. I'm very pleased to have Matthew Brown and John O'Reilly with me. Both composers are going to have world premiere performances on May 6th with pieces that they have written specifically for this concert. Matthew Brown, to my far left, has written a piece called After Image. So Matthew, tell us a little bit about this piece.
Sure. So After Image is when you see a bright light like the sun, and you look away and you still see it there, but it's different and it's constantly changing and fading over time. And I thought that was a good metaphor for memory, specifically musical memory. And I tried to portray that in the music. So there are places that I quote existing pieces or of my own or of other composers. I think it's going to be interesting because everyone is going to have the music that they carry around with them in their own memory.
So in addition to Matt Brown's After Image, we're going to premiere a new piece by my good friend John O'Reilly. We've done 4 pieces in the past by John, and this one is called Chautauqua West. So John, tell us a little bit about this piece.
Thanks, Tom. Chautauqua West is specifically for the St. Matthew's Orchestra. They have a marvelous, marvelous wind and percussion section. I got the specific idea for Chautauqua West while sitting in a concert at the Chautauqua Institute in New York State. As many of you know, there's a long history between the Chautauqua Institute, which began in 1874, and the city of Pacific Palisades, founded in 1922 as part of that Chautauqua movement. 1922 was the middle of the jazz age in America. The first movement of Chautauqua West builds upon that tradition with a lot of syncopated rhythms. The second movement is based upon the hymn tune Abide With Me, which was a real favorite within the Chautauqua movement.
So we have 2 world premieres, music by Matthew Brown and John O'Reilly, and in addition 2 serenades, one by Johannes Brahms and one by Sir Edward Elgar. As always, we have free parking, free intermission refreshments, a great casual atmosphere with wonderful music and a great acoustic. I look forward to seeing you on May 6th.